you're worthy of good friends, you're worthy of good people around you, you're worthy of anything. You are literally worthy of anything. What is up, creators? What is up, my brothers? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Trey and I teach you how to manifest. You guys know, say way back in November, I started getting myself into this semen retention practice. I already noticed it in a couple books, like say Think and Grow Rich, and that's when it first hit my awareness and I first started to really look deeper into it. In this video, I want to show you guys the changes and the things that I experienced in my life that I know definitely, if you guys start or if you want to try out and practice semen retention, it can definitely help you in a lot of areas. The main thing you guys email me about is, moreover, speaking of confidence and self-esteem and lack of purpose, semen retention. I know for a fact this is something that can really help you find yourself and really help you dive into what you are and who you are. With everything going on in the outside world and things happening around us and things going so fast, we literally never get a time to sit and to listen to our thoughts and to listen to how we feel and how we think. We don't get a chance to do that because when we wake up, say if you're in school, you go straight to school, and when you come home or out of school, you go to work. If you're out of school, you wake up and go to work, and when you come home, you have to cook, you have to take care of kids. We don't get a break. We don't get a time to sit back and relax and to listen to ourselves and listen to our body and to see, how we're doing and what we're doing. We don't ever get that chance. So with semen retention, it kind of slows down and it stops time for you, so you can really have the moment or really, tell yourself, like, I need to take a time out and I need to listen to my thoughts and to feel what I'm thinking and to live what I'm thinking and to be what I'm thinking. We don't realize we have so much unconscious thoughts going on in the background. And you guys know I talk a lot about this when it deals to manifestation. So if you guys are into those topics, check out my other videos. But there's so much thoughts in our head that goes on behind the scenes that we're not even realizing that's, handicapping us and pulling us down because we're not aware of them. How can you realize something that you're not even aware that's there? And I think semen retention really puts you into the perspective to sit back and to say, yo, like I have to take a look at this. With semen retention, for many different people, many different things can happen. And I can just start with my experience and say, yes, it does help with confidence. Yes, it does help with, finding yourself and being into yourself and being, you guys get what I'm saying, but it definitely does help you in a lot of different ways, especially with confidence. If you're someone dealing with, say, depression or anxiety or depersonalization or any those things of those sorts, semen retention can definitely help or assist with that as well. Not curing it or not solving your problem for you, but helping you figure out what is in those thoughts, what is in your mind, what's blocking you from being your true self. Semen retention can definitely help with that. And also with friends, semen retention helps you, build stronger friend groups and build bonds that last. I'm talking to people now that I would never expect to actually be anywhere near my circle. And, semen retention definitely helps with that. It puts you in a position to where you realize and you're worthy of good friends, you're worthy of good people around you, you're worthy of anything. You are literally worthy of anything. I remember 1 year ago, so the same time last year, I wasn't in a bad spot, really. Just mentally, I was in kind of the worst spot that anyone can be in. I felt that everyone always wanted something from me. I felt that, I just couldn't trust the people around me, and all of this was just insecurities, especially being anxious, especially if you're depressed or if you're an introvert, if you're not a social person. These type of things, being around people, it's kind of annoying, or I should say it was annoying, it was frustrating, and it was mentally kind of draining. And I'm saying this because I get the depression, I get the anxiety, I get what you guys feel, and I get how you guys go through things. So I obviously understand. But with semen retention, I feel I started semen retention at the end of November. So say maybe the beginning of December, whenever I started this YouTube channel. And I'm saying this and I'm mentioning this to you guys because the change is so imminent and the change is so fast. It's once you start getting your thoughts aligned and once you start realizing, you know, what thoughts are in your head that's fucking you up, or what thoughts are in your head that's messing you up, what thoughts are in your head that's holding you back, you know, what beliefs do you have in your mind that's really telling you you can't do what you want to do. Once you figure that out and once you actually realize and pull that to the surface, then all your problems, whether it's with semen retention or not, even though of course in my case semen retention definitely helped me, but any problem you have, you know, do that and bring it to the surface and find it and solve it. You know, face your fears. Semen retention allows you to face your fears head on, tackle them and delete them and destroy them and get rid of them forever. You know, once you face it head on and you realize what it was, then you really have nothing to go back on and to say. You know, you look at it and you'll laugh and you'll say, you know, this was dumb, this was always dumb. And you hit a new breakthrough and you hit a new epiphany and you realize more things, you realize new things. And it all starts with, you know, maintaining your energy or semen retention. Like I said, this can be done in so many other ways, but if you are looking to start semen retention, it's hands down a no-brainer. You know, the benefits are inclusive. You know, it's like a cruise vacation package. Like I always say, it's not, you know, some magical tool, but it's definitely the tool that's going to help you. It also allows you, or at least helps you, let your guard down. I don't know why, I don't know where it came from, but I've always been a person, just probably like many of you guys, just to have their guard up always when it comes to new people I meet, when it comes to feelings, when it comes to anything, you know, anything new, I would always have my guard up to it. It also allows you and it helps you to balance your emotion to when, or I should say to where you are capable of giving and receiving love and just giving and receiving anything from the universe. Once you start and once you stick to it for a while, it speeds up a lot of inner healing and a lot of things that you probably didn't even know you had going on underneath the surface or underneath it pulls a lot of things to the surface. So if you're gonna start semen retention, be ready and be you know, take it seriously. And you know, when these things pull up and when you see or when you notice thoughts or when you realize things, you know, take it seriously and look into it and realize it and heal it and release it and let it go. If you're into the law of attraction and manifestation, this will definitely speed up. If done in the right way, this will speed up your manifestations. And you know, people think, you know, if I start semen retention, it's gonna make me like everything's gonna happen so fast. You know, I'm gonna start this business, I'm gonna get so many sales, I'm gonna yada yada. And I guess it can work like that, but it doesn't work like that. You know, done in the right way, this can really be an amazing tool for you. You just have to live it. You know, you have to be in the present, not think about the past, not think about the future. You know, let everything go. And at first, this is not, you know, it's going to be hard because things that we've been putting down and hiding down for so long, it's not going to come up right away. And if it does, it's going to be either painful or it's going to be something that you have to deal with in pieces. Or think about it, because if there's a problem that needs to be solved, you have to dissect and analyze the problem. You can't just say, I'm going to do semen retention, and you know, because that's what people do. And a lot of people email me and say, you know, I don't get results or I don't see results. And it's like they use semen retention as a band-aid to cover up something that really needs to be looked at. You know, these things, especially with semen retention pulls these things out for you. So people who try to use semen retention as a band-aid, not knowing they're about to go through a serious ass healing process. But if you can't heal these emotional things in you, depending on, you know, how deep, of course, but if you can't bring these things out of you that is keeping you out of balance in the first place, not low testosterone, but the other things that it is, then it wouldn't matter anyway. That's why I say don't do semen retention to attract women. Do semen retention to build a better life for yourself. Do semen retention to build yourself up and to build confidence back into yourself. So then you can go out into the world and then you could tackle things that you probably wouldn't have tackled before. And for you guys that's been emailing me saying, you know, why am I not confident or why is this not working? That's exactly why. Change your thought, change your mental and say, I am confident and this is working, and it will. It simply will. It's that simple. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope this resonated. Like I mentioned before, if you are into the law of attraction and manifesting, I also got this board for you guys. So we're about to get really real when it comes to manifesting, quantum manifesting, and all the crazy stuff. So with that being said, leave a comment. Of course, like always, let me know what day streak you're on. If you have any other questions, emails like usual, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.